So today I found out that my chronic fatigue syndrome is actually really low thyroid function that was technically coming back within normal limits for years. And I want to talk about this a little bit because I have some symptoms that I know a lot of chronic illness baddies have, and we'll be told like our thyroids are normal. But the thing that sucks is like the within normal limits is like 0.5 to 4.5, so it's for the entire human species. And then from there, your doctor is supposed to be like, okay, but is this like normal for my patient's range? And unfortunately, a lot of doctors don't look at it. So the functional medicine practitioner that I went to after I had ordered blood on my own, that came back kind of funky, and I did have to pay for all this out of pocket. It kind of sucks, but now that I know, if you have insurance, like these are some things you can advocate for yourself with that hopefully you'll be a little cheaper. But anyway, she was like, especially since my baseline temperature is 96.6 to 96.9, and it always has been. Like the first 2 days of my life, it was a little bit higher, like it's supposed to be after coming out of another human being, but after that I went down to 96.6, 96.9, and it does not go higher than that unless I'm sick. Never has. Back in the day before Rockefeller medicine, and they relied on like labs and results for everything, they would also like look at the body, and that was the number one indicator of thyroid underfunction back in the day, like before weight loss, before hair loss. At that point they were actually considering it like thyroid distress, but dysfunction would be this. I've had that my whole life. Plus I cannot metabolize minerals and like what I need to save my life. I've always been really, really chubby, but somehow also like depleted on magnesium and iron, and like every time I went in to get lab work done, all my minerals were like and I could never get around. Fucking thyroid, the metabolizer of my whole body, was just like. So even if you have normal labs and your doctor is not making sure they are normal for you, like, and you have some overlap of these things, not in a diagnostic way, but if you recognize yourself in this, like, press for a full thyroid panel, and then also ask them what should be the normal range for me and my lifestyle, because my range is fine for like some old man who's been eating like shit his whole life and is now dying. That's not exactly what my doctor said, but you get me.